Hi, this is Arvin Talley with Elixir Mortgage Lending. Today I want to speak regarding portfolio lending. Let's start out with portfolio lending, what we do. We can do a purchase, a cash out refinance, or a refinance, but that's going to be on non-owner occupied and multiple properties. So if it's 2 properties, 3 properties, or more, we can blanket them in blankets of 4 or 10. The difference is if we blanket, let's say 4 loans, we can go to 80% loan to value. If we do a blanket of 10, we can only go to 75 on the same exact specs, basically because of the number of properties we put in it. But there is an upside to this, and there is a reason why folks do this. It streamlines the process where, yes, you do have to do appraisal for each property, but you do one application and you could do all of this in it. And the other part is, on average, $700 to $800 or $1,000 is very normal to pay for processing fee. Well, per blanket, you only pay one processing fee. Underwriting fee, it could vary from $995 all the way up to $1,995. Well, on each blanket, you only pay one. So if you had 10 properties and you had to pay in excess of, let's say, even $3,000, instead of paying it 10 times, you only pay it one time. So it's quite a bit of difference in cost. And if you decide you blanketed these loans, you want to sell a property, you can sell it, and we do partial releases. So you can do that. We have one program where it's, as spoken, it's blankets of 4 or 10. I have another program for those folks who are really into doing a lot of volume this way. It's minimum 5 properties on that particular one, but we can go up to 1,000 on a blanket. So you could do a single blanket that's much bigger. The downside to the second program I just named off, which you could go to 1,000, it's designed for people that are going to do a massive volume. So it does have some other things. As far as the underwriting process is more strenuous. At the end, underwriting will require you, whatever entity you have, as if it's not a Delaware property, to also get an entity in a Delaware, which means in some states or some places you're going to have transfer tax. And I've heard even those transfer tax could go up all the way up to like 25%. I'm not an accountant, and I don't exactly know the specifics of that. It's just stuff that I've heard in the background or secondhand information. But that exists. And another part, I'm reading this off of my screen here. There is a legal review fee on the second program. So if you do massive amounts, you'll have about a $4,000 legal fee you have to pay to get this process done. On the first program, which is blanket of 4 or 10, there is no legal fee. The first program is a non-recourse loan, which means you will not need a personal guarantee. The second program is also a non-recourse loan, and if you want to get a little bit better rate, you can go recourse, which you will have to give a personal guarantee. The first program, which is blankets of 4 and 10 rather than 5 all the way up to 1,000, that particular program, rates range between upper 4s and early 5s. The second program, rates start in maybe early 5s to like mid 5s, depending on where you land. And as far as these portfolio programs, they're very suitable for somebody that wants to do multiple and just streamline the process, especially if they're going to do it as a long-term hold, because these are long-term programs, and partial releases and stuff, you might be able to sell some of them, but not all of them. So if somebody is doing a buy and hold for rental, and it's a massive amount of purchase you're doing in one shot, this could make sense. The second program, we offer it in 44 states. The first program, which is the blankets of 4 and 10, I think we're at maybe 12 or 13 states now. If you have any questions regarding portfolio lending and long-term hold, and this is going to be 1 to 4 units, by the way, and I did skip over one part I'm going to come back to. The second program, which is from 5 units and up, we can do multifamilies that are 5 unit plus in the blanket. The first program is only 1 to 4 units. So there is a differentiation there as well. And if you have any questions regarding portfolio lending, feel free to reach out at Elixir Mortgage Lending. Thank you.